Welcome to On the Bit. I'm Dave from Dream Thoroughbreds, and with me is Lenny from Bluegrass Bloodstock. How are you, Lenny?
Good, Dave.
That's good, mate. Another exciting day at Randwick last week, mate. Ollie stepped up and got Axedalia and Lucia Valentina up for us, but he let us down on Jamaica, mate. I don't know what he was doing.
No, he went back. It was an interesting ride.
Interesting ride. You can't touch Ollie, can you? This is the last Group 1 day in Sydney and our final edition of On the Bit for the autumn. So hopefully we can find a few winners for this the last big day. The big Group 1 of the weekend is the $600,000 all-age stakes at weight for age over 1,400 metres, and you've got a bit of a favourite in this race, mate. What are yours?
Yeah, Dave, I can't go past Malaguera here. So obviously the horse is he's won 7 of 8. He's passed 7 of 8.
Yeah.
And 3 at Flemington. Went to Rose Hill, got held up with 57.5, got through with 100 to go, won by a bit over a length, probably would have won by 3 if he got through earlier. It was a really good win, steps up to Group 1 class. He has run at Group 1 class before.
What was that in the Blue Diamond? Yeah.
In the Blue Diamond, apart from what the media reports I've been reading, it's first Group 1, but he's actually ran in a Group 1 before. But Dave, he's a winner for mine. First time at this. There's no speed in this race. That's what really gets me excited. Our boy Malachi, if he had a run, would have put Speed and Strawberry Boy. They're both not running. So Malaguera from the 2 should be able to dictate. Press Statement's a very good horse. He'll probably sit on his hammer, but I don't think they're going to really eyeball him because they're riding the favourite and they'll be riding him to win. So they'll probably let Malaguera do his thing in front, sit off him and try and run over the top. But the way the horse is going, I think at the 440 he's pretty short, but I'm happy to take it. So
You know he's going well as well, don't you? So.
Oh, he's flying. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Malaguera will take up the lead here. There's nothing really looks likely to put any pressure on him. Hugh Bowman's on Press Statement, and I don't think Hugh would let Malaguera get too far in front, so I expect he'll try and take a forward position. He won't take Malaguera on. I think he'll just sit off Malaguera. Other than that, none of the other horses will really change their racing patterns, because I can't see how they can win it if they try and change their racing patterns, and their racing pattern is to sit off the pace and sprint home. Horses like English, she's just not going to change her racing pattern on the day. This is Malaguera's biggest test. He's up a lot in class, but he has, as you say, he's been in a Group 1 before. I think he's better prepared to hit a Group 1 on Saturday. But I think this is a great opportunity for him, so I think he's on the bit. I'm not convinced Press Statement has done enough to prove himself to win an open weight for age race. English was impressive in the TJ, but she'll sit out the back and sprint home, and she hasn't proven herself beyond 1,200. I thought Kermit is the horse that comes into the race with the best value, but he was very disappointing in the Doncaster, and it's hard to bounce back off a bad performance like that, so I think it's a bit of a risk that he may not be 100%. So Malaguera at $4.40 or better. Hopefully we're up there for the day.
We are.
So hopefully we'll be there to cheer him on, mate, on the bit. Good luck to you, mate. Hopefully you get him home. The second Group 1 is the $500,000 Champagne Stakes for 2-year-olds over 1,600 metres. The third leg of the 2-year-old Triple Crown. And yeah, it looks a bit obvious on paper, doesn't it, mate?
Does it? It's hard to go past Yankee Rose at the set weights, Dave. Like, obviously she's won a size, and she's also run second at Capitalist, which is the best form in Australia for the 2-year-olds. He won the Magic Millions, won a Golden Slipper. It ran, Yankee Rose ran it to half a length, ran home really well. If you were going off a handicap here, everything would be getting weighed off her, and they're not. It's set weights, so she should be winning. And $1.55, I'd just be lapping it up and just mulching it into anything you like on the day. So Yankee Rose for mine.
Yeah, Yankee Rose pulled up with a bit of a hoof issue after track work on Wednesday. So there's a risk she may not be 100%, but her hoof would probably have to actually drop off for her not to win it. So she won the size in a canter, and she was absolutely swinging over the rise, and when they pushed the button on her, she just put lengths on her rivals. There's only one rival coming back meeting her from the sires, that's Faraway Town, as the others seem to have chickened out because she won so convincingly. If she runs, she just wins. If she doesn't run, the only way she may be scratched, it looks like she's going to run because she's improving every day. I did think Faraway Town was the one that could win. I think she's looking out for the 1600 metres and comes through this race much stronger form lines than her rivals. But Yankee Rose is the all-up multi-bet for everybody. Stable news, Lenny. Well, you've got Malaguera running. Anything else happening?
No, pretty quiet at the moment, Dave. A couple of runners sort of coming up, but
Yep.
yeah, Malaguera is obviously the headline act at the moment. So.
And you're going to the Gold Vobra sale on Sunday at Inglis?
Yeah, be out there trying to find another Malaguera.
Yeah, because this is the sale that you found Malaguera at 3 years ago. So
yeah.
Yeah, good luck with that. Okay, best on breeding, Lenny. What's your best on? Oh, stable news for us here. We've got no runners too. We're very quiet. So best on breeding, mate.
Target in sight, Dave. Race 6 actually ran second to Malaguera.
Yep.
Last start. Target in sight's actually out of a mare that I used to look after at Dave Brightoaks called Zarintha.
Yep.
A Zar mare, very quick, really good mare. She was a city winner and had a breathing issue. Never realised her potential on the track, but had a great turn of foot. She's actually a half sister to the stakes winner in String Master, and Target in Sight's by the Blue Diamond winner in Nadeem, who hasn't probably cut it as a sire, but the pedigree's there because he's by Reduced Choice, who's obviously a champion.
Yeah, that's value bets this weekend. I've got Target Inside actually as a value bet as well. He ran second to Malaguera, as you said last start. Anything that runs well against Malaguera comes out and wins at their next start. This looks a nice race for him under the conditions. This is a Group 3. He ran at a Group 3 against Malaguera last start. Hugh Bayman stays on board. I thought he looked great value at the $6. I thought it was a moral to run a place and should win it. I like to take him as an all-up into Malaguera as well. And I've got another value bet for you as well. Race 9, number 1, Strawberry Boy. Strawberry Boy was actually entered for the All-Age Stakes. They've taken a softer option here. This is only a benchmark 100. I think they might have got scared away by, say, Malaguera and a few of the others. So he's been given 2 trials leading into this. He's trialled up really well. He's got a good horse's weight. He gets a bit of a claim, but he generally races at stakes level. And as I said, this is a benchmark 100. I think he'll be very hard to beat in this race. Probably the easiest race he's had running in for about 2 seasons, and he's $8.50. I thought it was great value. So Strawberry Boy in the last. So on the bit, Lenny, this is the last show. So your last on the bit special for the year, mate, for the autumn anyway.
A quarterback, Dave.
Yep.
Race 6 at Caulfield. Form is spot on. Like won the Newmarket.
Yeah.
Which is the best sprint in Australia, arguably the best sprint. I think it's the best. And then his 5th in the William Reid was like totally unlucky. Like he's really holding his form and going really well. He's a get back horse, and there's speed to burn in this with Miss Promiscuity, Tycoon Tara, and Thermal Current, who are all going to go forward. So he'll be able to sit off them and get home. He's got 59, but it's a 55 minimum, so I think he's pretty well weighted for a Group 1 winner, racing against horses that have pretty much got to step up to the bar, and I don't think any of them can, so he's on the bit for mine.
I heard Rodney Griffith say this morning they're taking him to UK as well for the Royal Ascot, so big opinion of him, and I think on the weights, as you say, he's well in.
Yep.
I'm on the bit with Toowoomba's actually the main race meeting in Queensland on Saturday, and they've got a main feature race called the Wheatwood, and Bjorn Baker's taken a horse up there, Cool Ring. He ran 3rd to Malaguera last start, so it's all Malaguera form. He's up only 2.5 kilos from that race last start against Malaguera. He's drawn barrier 1. He looks a standout against a pretty much even bunch of sort of Queensland sprinters that get around every Saturday. He's $2.10, I think, or $2.20. Looks a standout. Another good multi-bet into Malaguera, mate. We've got everything going into Malaguera on Saturday, so he's on the bit. Cool Ring at Toowoomba. Off the bit, Lenny, who are you off the bit with this weekend? Scarlet
Pillow, Dave, race 3 at Caulfield, $3.20 on offer. Never won at the track in 4 goes, or place for that matter. She's a get-back horse, and I don't think Caulfield really suits her. Did run in Group 1 grade last start, gets back to mare's grade here, which probably suits. But I think the factors of not handling the Caulfield track and getting back, not a heap of speed in a race, and she's got equal top weight. I think she's a fair risk at the 320.
I'm off the bit for the last show with Press Statement, mate, in the all-aged. I just think he's beaten up on a few average 3-year-olds in his wins. He's won 2 Group 1s, but they've only been against 3-year-old company. I'm not convinced that he's an outstanding 3-year-old that wins a weight for age event. So he's favourite at $3. I'm happy to lay him. I know he's got Hugh Bowman on board. That's the only thing, laying the Hugh Bowman ride. But Malaguerra is going to get it alone in front, and I think Malaguerra will sprint and he won't be able to catch him. So I'm going to lay Press Statement and put all our eggs in the one basket. So as I said, we're going up to Sydney this weekend to cheer him on. So you'll probably see us on TV going crazy if he wins. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the spring. See you later.